conversation which is there. And we'd like to we introduce many people to that, so that we can interact with people who are doing business in Dubai. And this year we have quite a lot of people, they would like to come to Dubai. Hi Laurent, how are you? We have been meeting Laurent nowadays quite often. He has become part of our team now. We're meeting almost daily.
Yes, we join. Laurent is very prompt and he's always available. So that's
very quick in replies, very quick in everything.
Yes, yes. Awesome, Laurent. Very good. That's your feedback. That's your testimonial.
Hello.
That's your testimonial. That's your feedback.
Yes, absolutely.
Ready?
I don't know if Laurent sleeps at all. I message him in the middle of the night most of the time. Then he always replies.
He is literally available 24/7.
And then he's here at 7:30 in the morning, Dubai time. Last night I talked to him at 12 o'clock. One time he helped me with one of the speeches that I was gonna be doing for whatever. And I literally posted to him at 8 and he gave me feedback till like 12 and midnight or whatever. And it's okay because I was like doing the event next week. And then it's like all.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how he manages all those things, but he is someone who replies very quickly. So networking of the qualities that we always insist in our programs, that we must keep on networking the qualities as well. We network business. So that's what I'm learning from Laurent. That he always he's available. He's like, you can rely on him for his availability. And that's the quality I would like to really I'm taking from him. I don't know what makes you smile for all this long period. So I would like to take that from you. So that is something is like a puzzle for me. That's the energy. See, like last time also I said that energy transfer is always through, and no wonder you are in sales and marketing. That's your point.
True. Actually, sometimes as a person, people are just, sometimes people, even if they're happy, their face looks not happy, generally. When some people are still sad, they still would. I don't know, I think people characteristic rather than anything else, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely. Where is Harihan Sharma? It's not there.
Yeah, normally he's in always.
Yeah.
So for when you're coming to Dubai, you need anything from here if you want to get anything organized?
Yeah, I'd like to have a meeting with your group so that.
Yeah, if you want to connect with few
like all of them to get the expansion in overseas. They look at Dubai also prospering their business.
Yeah, because something or the other will open up for everyone, right? So we can connect and we can do one meet or plan for even Entrepreneur Connect, whoever is in Dubai at least, when you're here. So we'll plan that as well. And
once the list is finalized, we'll finalize the things.
Great, that'd be nice. Hi, Patty. How are you?
I'm very well.
Good morning.
It's my first time here, so nice to be here this morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Sheila.
How are you?
Very well.
Okay. Just I'm seeing your smiling face all the time.
Oh. Your screen was only reading Chellamuthu, so now we know it's Rajamani when you say hello.
Oh, my name is full name. Okay, okay. Let me just change.
Lauren, from your picture, we can see that it's 7 a.m. in the morning and everyone is sleeping in your house. And you've got some sort of torchlight coming on your face. And
He has managed something from.
Yeah.
Good morning to all.
Good morning, Avinash.
Good morning,
Hi,
Avinash.
Good
Avinash,
morning.
how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Hi, Gaurav. You're
Good
on mute.
morning.
But I
morning,
got your
Gaurav.
message. I got your good morning.
Thank you for inviting me, Gaurav. Nice to be here
Hi,
today.
Patty. It's a delight to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you too. How is your mother?
She's much better. She's doing fine. She just celebrated her 92nd birthday.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, yay. Happy birthday to your mom. That's
you.
nice to hear.
I'll convey your greeting.
Gaurav is such a
There is
good
a special
son.
meeting. Today is the Malayali or Kerala festival of Onam.
I keep seeing it and I keep thinking it says Oman, and then then I have to look and it's like, oh no, it's not Oman. It's like, at first I thought, gee, they're spelling Oman wrong. How could you spell Oman wrong? And then I realized, oh, I remember this from last year. And what is that a celebration of?
It's a celebration in a sense of good over evil, the victory of good over evil.
Oh,
And
good.
apparently it's a secular festival. So the Hindus, the Christians and the Muslims in Kerala and around the world celebrate it. People from Kerala primarily. And in the UAE and the other GCC countries, there's a predominance of people from Kerala. So this festival is celebrated for many decades. And it brings people together, people dress up, and there is a special lunch that is served. It's called Ona Sadhya. You might have seen photographs. It's like on a plantain leaf, about 50 dishes. Small portions are put up. I've been fortunate to have partaken of those meals over the years. It's fascinating, all vegetarian, but variety of food. I would recommend if you are in Muscat. Are you in Muscat or back in Salala in Sohar? Paddy can't hear you. Paddy?
Paddy, you're speaking, but your sound is not coming across. Technology, I tell you.
Yes. Tell me about it.
I'm actually
Your
connecting
life
from Russell Clemmer today.
Can you hear me now?
Paddy, now we can hear you. Yes.
I'll have to lean forward. It's on, but sometimes it has a mind of its own. So sometimes it goes off. And anyway, that
We
sounds
can hear
very
you
interesting.
perfectly now. Yes.
Okay,
It
good.
sounds
I'll
like a
lean
teenager.
forward. I sound like
Sounds
are
like a
you in,
teenager to me.
I am in Sohar right now. I'm going to Muscat. I'll be in Muscat all week for business meetings and whatnot, but I'm home in Sohar right now. Although this behind me is my home in Vancouver.
Gaurav,
Wow.
Gaurav, you are making all of us hungry in the morning itself by talking about all those.
Well, by the way, like all festivals have some icon. Onam icon is Lord Mahabali. Lord Mahabali is, he was a king, and apparently there was, in mythology, there was small guy. He was like a avatar, like the movie Avatar is made famous.
Uh-huh.
Avatar is incarnation. So there was a reincarnation of Lord Vishnu. He was a dwarf. And now this dwarf came to Lord Mahabali and asked for 3 steps of land. And the gracious Lord Mahabali said, yeah, go ahead. So this guy, because he was a reincarnation of Lord Vishnu, he stepped. One step was on planet Earth. So it covered the planet Earth. And the second encompassed the universe. And the third step, he stepped on Lord Mahabali's head. So there is kind of mythology and very vivid kind of pictures of this. Lord Mahabali himself was a gracious king and he cared for everybody. And he's depicted as this pot-bellied Maharaja. And you will see graphics of that going around on social media, etc. Very interestingly, yesterday I noticed in Delhi, where I am, there is a restaurant which has taken a spin on the word Mahabali, and they call it Mahabelly.
Yes.
I'll share a picture later about it.
Like all those wise people had big bellies, so that's good as we age. It makes me wise.
I'm fascinated. You see, all the great singers of our time are plus size people, be it Asia or even in Europe and the US.
A lot of opera singers are also.
Yes.
I don't know if it's
Yes,
from the
Pavarotti.
breeding or the women too. Yeah.
Aretha Franklin.
Anyway, it's
Well,
nice to.
Alethea, do we have a education speaker?
I haven't seen a poster. Is there a poster there?
Otherwise, we'll get Paddy to do a table topic session for us.
Okay. Yeah.
Paddy,
Okay.
sorry to put you on the
Because
spot.
I don't even see Harihara now. So yeah, so we no business challenge also looks like. So we can definitely we're open to.
We will in the next couple of minutes start off our meeting. I will give an introduction to what we are and what we do here. And Paddy, whatever comes to your mind you want to share. We are an international platform, and the idea is to support each other, achieve our dreams. So whatever comes to your mind, we'll give you 10 minutes maybe.
10 minutes?
By the way, people, Paddy will of course introduce herself, a brief introduction from my side. She is an ice skater who competed in international events in her days, and now she's a champion trainer and speaker. She comes from Vancouver, Canada. She spent a lot of time in New York, and right now she is spending time in surprise, Sohar, Oman. We're very fortunate to have her in our midst today.
Great, Paddy. Nice to
Great achievements. Awesome.
Yeah, and Paddy, I must tell you that Gaurav is very gracious to give you 10 minutes because I keep on speaking for 1 hour, but he never gave me 10 minutes. So you are privileged.
Okay, well, you just tell me when, and I'll just go until I'm done, but it won't be longer than 10 minutes. It might not be that long, but I'll go. I have no ideas. It's early in the morning. I didn't even know about this meeting until quite late last night. So here I am.
And Oman is 1 hour earlier, right? It's 6 o'clock there, right? It's 6:30
No, no,
here.
Oman is the same
No, no.
time. as
Oman and
Dubai.
UAE are the
Same
same.
as Dubai.
Yeah, we're on the
Okay.
same.
Same as
KSA,
Dubai, I get
Bahrain,
confused.
and Qatar are ahead or
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're behind an hour. Yeah.
Okay, Gaurav, then get started if you want to give time in the end. So
Well,
some people will keep
let's-
joining. Welcome, Supriya. Nice to see you. You're on mute.
Good morning to all of
Sudhe-
you. Yeah.
Sudeshna, welcome back. Nice to have you.
Good morning. Good morning to all.
Krishna Kumar, Devnali. We didn't connect last week, but I hope you had a good, fruitful week. Good to see you back.
Yeah, very much, very much. I had one-to-one with Sudeshna yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, today four one-to-ones are back to back.
Awesome. Brilliant. I'm sure everyone's going to get so much value from your experience. It's amazing. Your speech last week was outstanding. It was really nice. I was thinking about it all week.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
I also enjoyed interacting with you all.
Nice, lovely.
Thank you.
Kenneth, welcome in. Mayank, welcome in. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mayank.
Good morning.
Thanks,
Hi,
Gaurav,
Kenneth.
for inviting.
Brilliant,
Welcome.
excellent.
Okay, Alithia, like I have put Paddy on a spot with a surprise, I am putting you on a spot. You will get 15 minutes to close today. So be as, inspiring and telling us about where we go from here. Alithia.
You're the boss, Gaurav. You're the boss.
Well, as they say, life happens and you don't normally get notice. Life happens.
True.
On that philosophical note, good morning to everyone. We have 13 people in our midst today. I start with Ona Asham Shakal, which is happy Onam to everyone who's joining us. And brilliant day in Delhi, where I am speaking to you from. It's been raining cats and dogs. And we have recreated Kerala in New Delhi today.
Great.
So this is Entrepreneurs Connect 2.0. We are a business referral group. We connect people, ideas, and opportunities. We are associated with Brain City and Rooftop Sales. So here is today's agenda, which is a surprise to many. I just put it up. After this brief introduction that I will have, we will have Alithia open our session with the juice or the meat, where she will allow people to introduce themselves, ask what they are looking for, and have people support each other. I will do a brief introduction of Paddy, who's, oh, so sorry, I forgot to change the name. So Paddy, you are today going to be introduced as Krishna Kumar Devnali. I will change this in due course.
Okay.
Sorry, this is from last week's
Don't
agenda.
mind. Okay.
And we'll conclude with Alithia as our representative of our leadership team, share how the journey has been so far. We are going to complete a year in weeks, and how she sees it. It has impacted her own business and how she sees this going forward as a platform of interesting ideas and interesting action. So our platform is for entrepreneurs to network, ideate, and grow their business through referrals. We started off our journey in Dubai, but now we have people joining us from various parts of the world. As I mentioned, we started our journey in September, 19th of September to be precise, 19th September 2020. Our values are accountability, transparency, generosity, trust, ethics, and discipline. So we have about 180 members who are part of our platform. They join us regularly from various parts of the world. Saturday mornings from 7:30 to 9 in Dubai and 9 to 10:30 in India. Of course, other time zones are also there in play. We have great interactions amongst ourselves, and we also have inspirational speakers, business people come and address us from time to time, sharing their own experiences and inspiring us to achieve greater heights in our own personal lives and businesses. We are on social media in LinkedIn, Facebook, and WhatsApp plays an important part of our armory of interactions. So this is our team. Alifia Sura leads us. She's the founder and chief strategy officer of 10x Sales by Rooftop Sales, and she's a strategy coach with 10x CEOs. Then there is me. I'm vice president operations. Anil Thomas, who's vice president public relations. Mohammed Farooq, who's vice president finance. Sabri Rajan, who's vice president marketing. We have Dr. Rajamani, who heads our international operations. Taqiuddin, who does a lot of logistics work for us as vice president events. And Harihar Sharma, who I'm looking forward to seeing today, unless he's attending a ONA festival somewhere. He heads our India operations. With that, I thank you for being here and hand you over to our friend and president, Alifia Sura. Alifia, over to you.
Wasn't that an encouraging, insightful, and inspirational opening? Don't we all look forward to this every Saturday? I so look forward to it, Gaurav. I think you're one of the best openers I've had in a very long time. So awesome to your inspirational and your entire educational talk with whatever the current events are in the world, literally. And that's what you upgrade all of us with. So we love these openings, and thanks for doing so energetic stuff in the morning, waking all of us up, and we all need it. So hi today from Russell Kema. I'm here in the Cove Rotana. We came here for a staycation, and I love Zoom because you can be anywhere in the world and you can still be here on Entrepreneur Connect. So I encourage all of you to not miss these Saturday mornings, spread the word, and make sure more and more people come, because guess what? Place and time is no more the boundary. You can just have a laptop and there you are all started. Okay, so Entrepreneur Connect 2.0 47th meeting, very close to completing a year because we started in September. We're almost in mid-August and we're looking forward to our annual anniversary very soon. And it's all happening because of all you lovely people that join us every Saturday. And we see so much value from this engagement, and the group is growing and people are opening up with so many new ideas. And we're literally building a new family here, which is so powerful. So thank you all for keeping on coming back. Entrepreneur Connect, for some new people that we have in the group today, is a referral business networking group where the concept and the mind is something that I got from Atul Thakur, is about giving. The entire value system of Entrepreneur Connect is about giving, where we want to give a contact or connection that you have in your mobile phone, which you've already done business with in the past, which is not necessarily something that you're probably using. It's not adding value to your business anymore. But guess what? That contact, that connection may be of immense value to someone else. So this entire platform in this pandemic time is about giving. It's about helping someone build a brand new contact list so that he can get a new opportunity to start a new business or a new sale or a new client for his own business. And sometimes with just brainstorming and learning from cross industries, cross countries, cross nationalities, we get and help each other a lot to get into our journey of entrepreneurship. Okay, So how it starts is, we will be introducing each of us. We say the name, you say the name of your company, say briefly in 10 to 15 seconds what you do, and then immediately come to a clear ask of whose contact and whose connection you need in this week to contact and to help your business. It can be someone's, the best way to say this is, I want this designation, this industry, this, the more clear you are with whose contact or connection, and from the group here, someone or the other will probably have that contact that they are using or not. Now, one thing about sharing a contact is you may tell them that use my name as a reference, but of course we understand that you may not know the person you're giving that contact to very well, because you just met them right now and you may not know them for a long time. You're not sure how well will they deliver. Will they make you look good because you're giving your contact to someone? And if you're insecure about these things, you can tell them, here's the name, here's the person's name, and here's his number. Go reach out on your own. Do not say it came from me. So this is another way of doing it as well. But we encourage you all that if that dead contact, even if it's an active contact in your phone book, if it's not a competition industry or whatever, it's about giving. As you sow, so shall you reap. It's the law of karma. And as we all know, you may give to one person, but that doesn't mean that same person gives back to you. The law of karma works where you may get it back from somewhere else, and that's how the universe works. So let's give willingly, and I encourage all of you to give at least 3 or 4 or 5 references to each one of us, so that we can all, in this time, find a way to get out of your existing client list and find an opportunity to get to a brand new client list, maybe in the same country, maybe in a new country, maybe in a new industry, maybe a new, brand new everything. Okay, all in? If all are in, give me a hands up and say, yay, let's start. Come on, let's get it from everyone. Okay, Mayank, Ashwini, welcome back. Dr. Rajamani, nice, great to have you, everyone. And do start your, Anju, we love you. Thanks for coming back, and we love your support that you're doing to the community. And extremely awesome. So let's get started. So for example, I'll start with mine so that you get an idea. We will take the ones that have been coming regularly for our meetings initially, and then the newer attendees will be called in later. Okay, so we get about 20 to 30 seconds maximum. Let's not take too much time, but start talking about whose contact and connection you want. Everything will be summarized into a sheet. Now this sheet will be shared on the WhatsApp group. So Gaurav, if you can send our WhatsApp group link. All the contacts and connections, extra discussions are recommended to have on a one-on-one if you're interested. If you just want to throw a contact connection to someone who's asking for an ask, WhatsApp it to them. You don't need to spend time on a one-on-one. It's not necessary. But we encourage one-on-ones because a lot of more things open up if it's a complementary industry and you can collaborate. Okay, so let's get started and you'll get to know how most of us are regulars, and for the new ones, you'll see how we summarize things in an Excel sheet. Okay, so I am Alifia Sura. I run a company called Rooftop Sales, where we help companies get more clients and customers for their business and make your business a lot more profitable. So what my ask is, if you know any businesses that need more customers, which is like, wow, right? Which business doesn't need customers? So if you know anyone who needs to improve their sales, understand how to close more deals, get into a new market, what's the pitch, what to say, how to handle that objection, how to not lose that deal that you end up losing. If there is a stress because of which your numbers are not going up, then I'm the person you contact. So does anyone know any businesses who could help themselves with a sales training? We're doing 3-day sales trainings, and you get everything about sales on it. And then we also do hand holding and make sure you get your number getting through. So a blueprint for sales. So if anyone needs, raise your hand and I put your name in a list and we connect later on a one-on-one. So I have Lawrence, I know Lawrence. We have Sudhishna, Rajamani sir, Krishna Kumar. I have Atul Thakur. Okay, so I've got Lawrence, Sudeshna, Rajamani sir, Krishna Kumar, Atul Thakur. Did I miss anyone? Brilliant. Thank you all for helping. And this is what we want to do because someone will benefit from this. And definitely we are here to help each other. Excellent. So let's get the next one, which will be, so nobody knows whose name can be called next. So everyone needs to listen all the time. I like Gaurav's sound today. Gaurav, let's go next.
Okay. Morning once again. I am Gaurav Paul. I am based in Dubai, UAE, though currently I am in Delhi. I represent a couple of businesses. One of them is in the business of PPE, which is personal protective equipment. We provide masks, gloves, coveralls, uniforms, et al. For these COVID times. So if you know anybody who is looking for these things, I and my team can support you, or people you know who I can be referred to. The other stream I am representing is a company that provides career strategy for children, meaning people who are young adults, 14 plus, who are figuring out what their interests are and what kind of career they want to pursue, how they want to serve the planet going forward. So we work with them on figuring out their career strategy. And this team is based in Dubai, but we are open to coaching and counseling people from around the world. So these are the two things that I'm asking for. Happy to take any questions if you have. Thank you.
Excellent. So Gaurav, your ask is, who are you looking to connect with?
Well, for the PPE business, anybody who runs a health setup, like a hospital or a lab or a university, for example, and for the counseling, individual parents, and even universities, colleges, schools who want to provide access to their children to scale up their paths wherever they want to go.
Brilliant. Excellent. So anyone who knows parents who have children above age of 14, that's what he needs. So Deshna, I have Krishna Kumar, I have the Atul Thakur. I have Sudeshna, Atul Thakur, Krishna Kumar. Okay, brilliant. So
Avinash.
And Avinash as well. Okay. Excellent. So typically, just to repeat, he's looking for parents who have children above 14 of age, or schools and colleges, as well as he's looking for hospitals, labs, for the PPE, personal protection equipment. So if anyone has any contacts or connections in any hospitals or pharmaceutical companies or anything, that's the number he wants. So Krishna Kumar, I've got your contact. I've got Atul Thakur, Avinash, and Sudeshna. Brilliant. Let's have Atul Thakur next.
Good morning. My name is Atul Thakur. I represent the company called Life Catalyst Private Limited, and we are in the business of creating conversations with individuals and organizations so as the barriers will disappear to explore their own potential. And how we do that we have specifically designed programs, and we can design specific conversations as and when required with people and organization to take them to the potential that they are. My specific ask over here is, if you know anyone who is experiencing barriers to reach to their potential, we are here to help them out to reach to their level. So once again, Atul Thakur, representing Life Catalyst Private Limited. And let me tell you one more thing, that we are proud to have 100+ years experience, collective experience of leaders who are working with us. Thank you very much.
Atul, I have a question. So what is the target age group?
It is immaterial of age group. We can cater to any age. Yeah.
So any individuals who are not using their full potential and that have facing barriers or something. That's what he's looking for, personal growth. We have Krishna Kumar, I have Sadeshna. Okay. Atul, your next program that's coming, you should post in our group as well. So if there are people who want to, sign up, they should get in as well.
I'll do that.
So we have, anyone else knows anyone? It need not be you ourselves. Avinash, I've got your hand already. Okay. It need not be us ourselves who need that program. You may know someone who you think would probably be the person who would benefit from a program. Atul is many, Rajamani sir, I have your name, and I have Avinash as well. So Atul is extremely experienced from many years. So he can, and his programs are very cost effective and very well priced as well, and a lot of value for what he does. He's coming to Dubai, that he said, so a lot of value for, and he changes people. So I've got Dr. Rajamani already. Okay, so Krishna Kumar, Sadeshna, Rajamani, Avinash, and Senthil. Senthil, welcome in. Nice to have you back. And Anju as well. So, okay, great. Excellent. Thank you so much. And next, let's have Dr. Rajamani. Would you like to go next? Dr. Rajamani, are you there? Okay, I'll call him back.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, come.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, come.
Okay,
go for it.
Basically, every time Gaurav is telling about me, this time he didn't tell me. If anything you want to do it for Malaysia, you can just approach me. If anything you want to do it for Asian countries, you can approach me. That's number one. Number two, Mind to Act, that is my own personal training program. Last week I am supposed to contact some people. I was not able to do it. Today I will do it all the work, remaining work. That's Mind to Act, my training program. The third one is we already organized some oil and gas training. Oil and gas training. If any company in Dubai or any part of the country, world, if you need any oil and gas training, I can send the brochures. And because we are planning to do one oil and gas virtual exhibitions also. If anybody is interested in oil and gas, please approach me. Then we can do it together. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant. So excellent. So oil and gas companies, Middle East, big time. Anyone? We have Krishna Kumar. We have Sadeshna. Yes, I've got Sadeshna and Krishna Kumar. Does anybody else need? So he has a training, Mind Act training program for corporates, which is helping companies to improve their productivity. These are online, right, Dr. Rajamani? The Mind to Act training programs. I think these are online. They can be in any country, and he's based in Malaysia and Asia. So he can, if you need any support in Malaysia, he's multi-talented. So he can get anything done for anyone. So he's got many industries and many businesses. So, okay, lovely. So I've got Krishna Kumar and Sadeshna, who's going to connect with Dr. Rajamani this week. Okay, now one more thing. The person who's getting offered help, it's his responsibility to reach out to the people who are offering help. So if Sadeshna and Krishna Kumar have offered help to Dr. Rajamani, it's your responsibility to reach out to them and ask them how they can help you because they offered help, right? So they will not come to you proactively. It's your responsibility to reach them. Okay. Okay, Sadeshna, would you like to go next?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Aditya.
Anju, I've added your name for Dr. Rajamani.
Yeah. So should I proceed?
Yes.
Yeah. So before introducing me and my company, I must say thanks to this platform. First of all, a big thank to Gaurav for introducing me last week. And in this 1 week, so this 1 week was so productive. So I am using the term which I've learned from Harihar. So Harihar, he used the term ROTI, the return on time invested. It was really high. Yes, it's quite high, and he's not here. So I just want to show one thing. This is a product which he introduced to me, because today is Onam, so I'm taking this. So it is, I think it is his company product is excellent. You all must try. These are healthy foods, so you must try. Later, I think when Harihar will be here, so we can discuss about this thing more. But it is his company. It is extremely healthy and made in India, only with wheat and rice and multigrain products. I would like to say thanks to Krishna Kumar and Anil for two extremely insightful session. I've learned a lot from them. I met Nick, who is a good author, and even in the in that session, my son also joined. That session was so interactive. My 8 years old son also joined. I discussed with Avinash and Chaitanya, and then I realized, so as an innovator, how they're trying to develop a new product. So actually, it encouraged me because, frankly speaking, I was doing business in a which is a copycat innovation kind of thing. So now, and I'm planning to move into a new domain, the second venture, which is related to my passion. So Avinash and my interaction with Avinash and Chaitanya, it helped me to take that decision. And also I discussed with Avinash yesterday and also with Chaitanya, we can do something collaboratively, because Chaitanya's idea, that technological tool which he's using, and my content support, with that we are planning to revamp Avinash's service brochure. So that can be a collaborative thing. So collaborative experiment. So this kind of thing. I'm going to meet Lauren this week. So, and I will look forward to meet more people. The entire, so it's an excellent platform, and it is so flexible, I must say. And I'm ready to, because we all are coming with some strengths and weaknesses. So I will request you all, please accept me with my strengths and weaknesses, and please suggest how we can grow collaboratively.
Absolutely. So that we love your energy and me.
So because, okay. And now I'm taking this opportunity to introduce my company. So as I've mentioned that I'm running a company which is working in the area of content development, content marketing, web and mobile application development. So if you need any support in these areas, and if you can connect me with any these areas, because we are working closely, mainly with the technology companies in India and European Union. So I can share the pitch deck, everything in details if you need this kind of services. In addition to that, as I mentioned, I'm going to introduce a new service, not service, a complete product in education segment. That is quite close to my heart. So anyone is interested in education segment, especially for creating impact. So initially, I must admit, I was thinking it in a non-profit mode, but after discussing with Krishna Kumar yesterday, and before that, I had a short discussion with Anil also, I realized, yes, we should try to create a sustainable product so that we can make revenue out of that and we can give back in a proper way. So these are the two things. Okay, so anyone would like to connect? So one is that mobile, web and mobile application content development with special focus on technology industry. That is my bread and butter, and the education sector product is my dream. So the passion area. Thank you.
Brilliant. Supriya, I see your hand. I see Dr. Rajamani.
Yeah.
I think I'll connect with you as well,
Olivia,
this week. We have Ashwini. Okay. And I have Anju as well. Brilliant. So we have Malifia, myself, Supriya, Rajamani, Ashwini, and Anju. Brilliant. Thank you for your endorsement, Sirisha. We love your encouragement, and that's what's keeping us going. So basically, just for everyone else, she's looking for tech companies who, for which she specializes in creating content and apps for technology companies, and at the same time, educational institutions that she's supporting. Education, anyone trying to do learning apps and stuff like that, learning LMS and learning management systems and things like that. That's where her strengths are. Brilliant. Excellent. So next, let's have Ashwini. Would you like to go next? And then we'll have Anju Sharma after. Lauren, I missed you. Sorry. I'm back. Ashwini, let's have Ashwini. She's already here.
Good morning, all. Myself, Ashwini Kulkarni. I'm basically from Nashik, Maharashtra, India. I represent a company called Happy Nivesh. It's a financial distribution services firm. I'm looking forward for connect in the field of schools and colleges wherein I can deliver financial awareness program for the students. So thank you so much.
Wow, amazing. So you're targeting children for financial awareness. Amazing. That's brilliant. So I have Sudeshna because she's also into education. We have Krishna Kumar. Who else? Supriya as well.
Yeah.
Lovely. We have Kinisha as well. Okay. Okay, so I have for Ashwini, she is a financial expert with almost 23 years of experience. I have Lauren as well for her. And she's looking to do financial awareness education for students in schools and colleges. Ashwini, I'll probably give you a name of a college and you should contact them directly. Okay, brilliant. So I'll put my name. I'll just send you a WhatsApp with your contacts. Excellent. The next, let's have Lauren, and after we'll have Angela. Let's have Lauren next.
Good morning to you all. Bonjour à tous. There is a French in the group. You must have a French in the group, and it's me. I'm from the island of Martinique in the French Caribbean, and my main activities are related to marketing, digital marketing, content writing, copywriting. All the services I provide and I want to promote it within the group, in particular for your presentations. I've done work with, I started working with certain member of the group. I work with passions, I work fast, and basically it's an exchange. It's not only presentation production, but I learn from what I'm producing. So what I'm looking for, if you are within in a training, if you need sales presentation, I can create, update, and upgrade your presentation. As I say, I work with passion and fast delivery. Last week, it was mentioned to give. Probably starting in September, I will give per week for 2 members of the group a coaching session about using their voice in the presentation. COVID has changed the way we present. No more audience. Everything is online. So I'm preparing a half-an-hour sessions free of charge for twice a week for 2 members of the group. First come, first serve. My other passions are cooking. I do food design. I am currently working on a dish called chicken masala ravioli. So I merge kitchen, Italian and Indian, and create some dish. That's also my passions. Thank you very much. Looking forward to connect with you.
Lauren, are you also doing cooking training? 2 weeks, half an hour, free? Okay, I'm just having fun. We have Dr. Rajamani already.
Yes.
There's customer demand. I'm just giving you a highlight. Sudeshna, Anju, Rajamani, sir, I've got you guys in. I've got Krishna Kumar. I have Atul also. I have Supriya. Okay, brilliant. So a lot of one-on-ones for you, Lauren, and we are due already. So I've got me as well. I'm going to give you a phone call. So I have Anju, Rajamani, Sudeshna, Krishna Kumar, Atul Thakur, and Supriya for connecting with Lauren. Lauren is a content expert. He can make any simple, plain Jane, boring looking presentation into a tech savvy, filled with audio and different things that he does, and he really takes it to a next level. He makes you look good online, guys. I mean, even writing text for your websites, for your training content, everything. You just tell him what needs to be done. He goes and does his own research and he gets your material out. So very fast. That's a feedback from a lot of our members. He's already working with a lot of people from Entrepreneur Connect as individuals who've been coming on this platform. Very cost effective and very good quality work. So if you are not the person who directly needs his help, you may come across someone who is not got a very good website or not got some great presentation, or struggling with a last minute presentation you want to make for a business meeting tomorrow, and he can do it within 2-3 hours for you. So he's your go-to person for that. So I vouch for him, and I want everyone to give him a reference from anyone that you see during the week as well. Okay, thanks Lauren for the great work you do. We love it. Anju, would you like to go next?
Thank you so much, Alifia. First,
Anju, we love your contributions that you're doing to the platform, and very grateful, and you're selflessly
You won't believe
forward.
the kind of response I've been getting. When did they join? Who introduced them? Few of them, they still have their query. Why am I asking all those questions? I'm sure I'll be able to call up each and every one to satisfy. If they are not still satisfied, I'll go back to Gaurav, Alifia, and Anil. Boss, you started this platform. When I came in, I saw that people were there. I found it interesting, but still it was many terms. But I don't know if it's only one or two things, but yes, for past 3 weeks, it has changed drastically. People, they come up with ideas, people, they are reporting their one-to-one, people, they are talking about the referrals exchange, the way they have achieved benefits out of it. And one or two of them I've received that they've become very good friends also. In fact, with Gaurav, I know where does he live, where was he born, etc., etc. So that is something which is this for. Means we develop friendship, a bond, and then business automatically comes out of it.
So, well, normally in our sales training, we say the first thing you need to do is build a rapport, and people buy from friends and they never buy from businesses or companies or anything. And that's the problem, where when the salesperson leaves, he takes the business with him and goes. So people never buy from companies, it's from friends. So what you're tapping on is something extremely powerful. And every week coming back here, we're seeing the friendships that is building, and people who've never thought about doing certain business have joined partnerships and started collaborations, and it's so powerful and we love it.
So just giving you guys heads up, I already have a set of questions with me, which I'll be posting every month or fortnight. Some people may not like it. And then I have small rewards also for first come, first serve, or the best answer, or the best collaboration. I'm sure it may not be something which puts you in a better monetary situation, but definitely even getting a star in school does help your motivation level go up. So this would be kind of start coming from the school around. So this school will be e-correct. So next 3 months will be power packed, 15 days, 1 teaser, and we'll go on.
Beautiful.
That's what my target is.
Excellent.
Okay. Coming about my own work, I'm HR person, people's person, and I always talk about that I mainly spent my time at firing people. Layoff, retrenchment had been my key strengths. But yes, hiring again is something I vouch that anybody who I recommend normally does not come back, that it's not a fit kind of person for us. So for me, giving the right person to the right person, right candidate to the right employer is the key to business success. And fortunately, I've been living up to it. So that is it. And these days I'm looking for interns from various colleges, since we have quite many educational students. And with pandemic, most of the people that are suffering, they have not been able to get their internship. And when they write their CV next time, they don't have a single internship sensible enough to go with their projected career. So I'm ready to offer them to connect with the employers where they can join as interns. And if they do well, maybe they can pursue with something further on that. So looking for interns. Students are welcome to be connected with me. Specifically, target would be if right now, which I need will be a job also. People who have done diploma in medical technology, medical lab technician, immediate hiring, more than 150 jobs that I have pan India. So if somebody is there, I'll be very happy to help. And then another one is 200 people to be hired with some accounts background, but sales potential. And again, it would be on the, channel partner of Tally, the company. So these are two immediate requirements. And if somebody has somebody to recommend, I'll be very happy to cater to them. I'll share my email address later. And thank you so much for listening to me.
Brilliant, amazing. I'll give you some references for, so she's looking at hiring people in the medical field in India, right? Location in India,
yes,
I think.
Pan India.
And yeah, in Pan India. And Tally sales partners for accountants. We have Dr. Rajamani already raising hands. We have Sadishna. We have Dr. Maria. We have Krishna Kumar. We have Ashwini. Okay, I've got my name as well, Anju. I have Avinash. Excellent. So she's an HR professional at heart. You can tell the proactive work she initiated at Even Entrepreneur Connect to help to get feedback. So we can talk so much about, so normally people talk about what they do, but we can see what she does with her initiative. So I would definitely start vouching for Anju a lot. And I appreciate the work she's doing selflessly. So we can tell that she's a passionate people person, and hiring and firing is the specialty, and she's looking for interns. So Anju asked me for an intern. There's a virtual intern website, which you can hire interns. So that it will be a great partnership if you want to work on that one.
Please,
so
please.
That can be a good platform. Okay, excellent. Let's have Avinash next.
Good morning, and thank you, Alifia. Good. I'm a chartered accountant, CA Avinash Shukla, practicing for 18 plus years. And right now working in a new domain known as financial therapy, wherein we use certain psychological and intellectual tools to identify the financial blind spots and suggest solutions to get rid of those financial blind spots so that the business finance is going on a fast track. And my specific ask in this case is I want platforms where I can present this concept to CEOs and businessmen. So connect of such platforms and a direct connect to the CEOs as well. And there is one more ask at today from my existing business. I have a client who is into building construction, and he needs a financer to the tune of about 4 crore rupees. The construction site is in Nasik. So obviously construction is a high risk business, so returns would be high. So if anyone knows someone who has the potential and will to invest in a construction business for about 3 to 4 years, I need such contact. Thank you.
Okay, so we have Anju who's raised hand. Does anyone else? Okay, we have Atul. I have Sudeshna. We have Krishna Kumar. We have Shantanu. Excellent. So we have Anju, Atul, Sudeshna, Krishna Kumar, and Shantanu who have raised hands. Okay, brilliant. We'll go a little fast today now because I think we're losing a little time today. Nisha, would you like to go next?
Good morning, everyone. Sorry for joining in late today.
That's fine.
Having a hectic day since morning. My name is Kenisha. I'm based out of Hyderabad, India, and I'm a personal stylist and image coach. We do build personal brands through your wardrobe. So please do connect with me if you think anybody needs to upgrade their wardrobe and their personal brand. So my specific ask today is to connect with me if possible, of the media houses or advertisement agencies, if anybody knows. So thank you so much.
Okay, brilliant. So media houses and advertising agencies. Okay, I've got a lot of names. Yes, Ashwini, Sudeshna, Krishna Kumar, Supriya, Dr. Rajamani, and Dr. Maria. Okay, so I have Ashwini, Sudeshna, Krishna Kumar, Supriya, Rajamani, and Dr. Maria. Okay, brilliant. Hi, Kenneth. Good to see you on coming on the video. We have Anju also.
Hello, hello, hi. Nice to see you after so long. How's things have been?
Yes.
How's things going?
Great, great. Excellent.
Good to know, good to know.
So Kanisha is a stylist. She makes you look good through your wardrobe. So definitely connect with her and give her references whenever. So Kanisha, I'll put my name as well, but I'll give you a contact. So ask me for a contact. I know we are talking about the work as well, but I'll give you a contact of a wedding planner and a media advertising company. Okay, so she's looking for media and advertising companies this time. Next, let's have Krishna Kumar. Would you go next?
Yeah, there is a session also kept by Gaurav, I think, right? At the end.
Oh yeah, we'll try and give him 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think I will cover that time also. Yeah, that time only.
Okay. So you don't want to introduce yourself right now?
I will introduce at that time also, right? So it will be duplication.
Fine. Okay, fine. So Dr. Maria.
Sorry, I think I missed something. Krishna Kumarji, your session was last week. I forgot to update it on the agenda. So today we have Paddy who's going to address us.
Okay, okay. But in your agenda, my name was written for 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So that I accepted the mistake. I did not update the agenda from last week in my excitement of seeing my friend Paddy. So I'm sorry for the confusion that I might have created. I have created. I own the mistake. But it'll be an interactive session. So when Paddy speaks, she'll allow people to contribute as well.
Okay.
Paddy, I'm kind of changing the brief.
So Krishna Kumar, go ahead with your introduction.
Yeah, sure. No. So a very good morning to Dubai, I would say. They are, ahead of us, or we are ahead of them rather. They are early morning, and good to see all of you again on a Saturday, on a weekend. I always admire people when they, appear on weekends when the entire world is enjoying their lives. Because we look at our weekends as relaxation kind of, but then I feel as an entrepreneur, when I work, I'm relaxing because I enjoy doing my work. So I will quickly introduce myself. I'm a mentor, an advisor, and an investor into early stage startups. I'm out of Mumbai, having experience of 30 years, spent 17 years in the telecom and IT industry. This is my 14th year as an entrepreneur, having founded 3 companies. To my credit, 1 failure, 1 successful exit. And this is the company where I'm trying to live my dream by handholding the dreamers, I would say. So there are 3 aspects to it. I'm currently involved in my focus areas, if you want to say. One is the woman empowerment, because I'm on the advisory of SNDT Women's University in Mumbai and Pune, which is a 106 years old university. The mandate is to change the entire culture of this particular university and help these girls who are doing various courses and programs in that SNDT university and bring them out and make them entrepreneurs. So that is one thing that I am focused on. Second is the aspiring students who want to build their entrepreneurial path or career. So helping them, handhold them as right from the concept level, the idea level, to helping them build the prototype, MVP, and then going to the market, helping them build that particular sustainable and scalable business, and then probably to help them raise funds. So that's the entire journey that I go through with the youth. Youth being my another focus area. And the third area is the startups at the early stage. So I mentor, advise, and invest into these startups. So that I'm involved as an advisory with Atal Innovation Centers, technology incubators, and I'm also on the advisory of few investment bankers. So through these platform, I am trying to reach out to as many startups, as many entrepreneurs globally to probably empower them and helping them realize their dreams. So probably rather than asking, I would say giving. My vision is to create a global economy driven by innovation and entrepreneurship. And my mission is to rather empower the youth of the country and global to drive this particular economy. So helping people realize their dream is what is my dream. So my ask for today is, in any which way, if you can help me realize my dream, probably that is welcome. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Krishna Kumar. So, wow, so many hands up. Shantanu, we have Anju, I have Mayank, I have Ashwini, I have Kinisha. I'm going to give you a full page, I think. Wow, everyone, I think. Dr. Rajamani, you're doing such a great this thing. You can tell this thing. Sanket, I got your name. Excellent. Once your names are called down, do put your hands down. Achal, I've got your name. Dr. Maria, got your name too. Excellent. I'm going to now read out. I have a Vinash as well. So I've got Alifia. I'm going to connect with you too. Senthil, Shantanu, Anju, Mayank, Ashwini, Kinisha, Rajamani, Sanket, Atul, Dr. Maria. Whose names did I miss out? If your names are called out, please put your hand down. Sadishna, I'm adding your name. Laurent, okay. And Supriya. Okay, lovely. Brilliant. So almost all you might as well do a group session, I think, because everybody raised their hand, right? So I mean, half an hour each will take half your day, right?
No, I believe in one-to-one because everybody has different challenges to face, and my solution is not same for the group. So okay, I'm ready to slog it over, each and every person one-to-one. Today, after this session, there are 4 one-to-ones with the same group.
Excellent. Right, so we are slightly behind time, so we're going to reduce a little bit of chit chat.
Thank you very much,
Maria,
everybody.
Dr. Maria, would you go next? And then I'll have Mayank after.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Dr. Maria, founder of Well to Life. First of all, I thank last week I couldn't join, but before that week I joined and I had a one-to-one with the Hariharan sir, and I had a good insight from him. As well as Laurent sent me some PPT slides. It was really nice. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for Laurent for connecting me through my webinar. So that is also good. So as I discussed, I am founder of Well to Life and I'm a financial freedom coach. I want to help 1 million people to create wealth and secure their family's future by educating them on their personal finance, which is missing in educational system at present. So I want to reach out people so that they have to be secured. That is the first thing. So I do conduct webinars, workshops, and I have digital courses so that they can go through that one and they can understand why personal finance is very important, and they can do their financial planning by themselves. If not, they can have one-to-one consultation with me, and I'll give them precise, according to their financial goals, financial planning, so that they can do better. They can do their work and they can leave their financial headache to me so that I can manage and I can help them to create wealth. So that is about me. Please connect me to any institutions, associations, or corporate companies so that I can train their employees, their staff, or even in colleges, their staff as well.
Okay, so amazing. So we have Dr. Rajamani, we have Sudeshna, we have Krishna Kumar.
So you also want to work with industry associations, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I have Rajamani, Sudeshna, Krishna Kumar. Did I miss anyone? So financial education, and she's got ready platforms to train through digital and webinars. So educational is extremely important. Okay, let's have Mayank next. And then we'll have Sanket after. And then Senthil. Mayank, would you go next?
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. First of all, thanks a lot, Gaurav, for giving me this opportunity to meet the wonderful people around. And I'm sure this will definitely take everyone to the next level. Well, the time is less, so I'll come straight away to the point. I am basically in Dubai for the last 10 years, and I have a small startup which is into real estate. We are doing the buying, selling of businesses as well as real estate. As you know, we all are somewhere or the other, some client. Maybe we are the buyer or the seller or the tenant or the landlord. So anyone or everyone is my client, you can say. But yes, I am focusing right now on people who are who want to collaborate with us. I mean, they can work with us. There are people who have left their country. They are stuck in their country. So what we can do, we can give them the task remotely. I mean, I have so many leads I can pass on to them. They can work with us, and I mean, we can try to close the deals for real estate as well as businesses. Suppose someone is leaving the country, going back to their own country, or someone is migrating to Canada or Australia or XYZ. So they might be selling their businesses. So I have people who can take over the businesses. So I can collaborate with Atul, who is the chartered accountant, or maybe someone who is into the financial field. They might be knowing the clients who are selling their business or selling their properties. Similarly, I have taken a small initiative where I have tied up with recruitment companies. As Anju mentioned that she is playing the game of hiring and firing. So so that way, I mean, if she has fired someone, and if she, I mean, we can help them in getting a small. It's not a senior position, but I have a requirement for telesales people. You must be knowing that people. You must be getting calls for what do you call take the credit card, take the personal loan. So I have a outsourced company which is recruiting for banking staff. They need people in, I mean, age is not a criteria. I mean, they need people from but 20s, 30s age, but they can go for hire also. They have to promote the banking products. And I mean, this is something which we are not charging anything, of course. But yes, I'm just trying to support people who are even on their visit visa. So I will ask them to, at least conduct the interview. If it happens, fine. So basically, it's more about supporting for recruitment in sales, even in telesales or the product sale. And yes, for my company, looking for professionals who can collaborate for buying, selling of properties and businesses. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. So anyone into, okay, I've already got a few hands up. Shantanu, Anju, Krishna Kumar. I'll put my name as well, Mayank. We can connect. I'm into property.
Thank you very much.
And businesses. buying
In
and
fact,
selling.
you are having a staycation in Ras Al Khaimah. So just to share with you, Ras Al Khaimah is giving me a good bread and butter. I mean, because you must be doing this Alhambra development. They have a unique, offer where they are giving, you buy a property there and you get a 12 years trade license and 12 years visa free of cost. So those who have relocated, I mean, this is something which is giving me good response from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. People are buying a small property and they are giving them the trade license, which is free of cost for 12 years, as well as, and visa for 12 years. And it is
You
not
better share
promoted
that
much.
with me. You better share that with me. I'm only an investor. I don't want to stay in Ras Al Khaimah. But okay.
Yeah, people are opening the company.
Dr. Rajamani, I've got your name. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got Anju, Alifia, Shantanu, Krishna Kumar, and Rajamani for this one. Excellent. Brilliant, Mayank. And Mayank, do come back every Saturday because you'll get a lot more value when you keep coming back.
Sure, 100%.
Excellent.
Only thing is it's a challenge because sometimes I have a late meeting on Friday. So Gaurav
okay, I'm going to get to the next. I know, but I need to move on.
Yes,
Sanket, let us Sanket next. Sanket and then Senthil. And then I'll have Shantanu. So 3 S's. Sanket, are you ready? Okay, Senthil, are you ready? Okay, Shantanu, I think you're ready.
Good morning, all. First of all, sorry I was late. And, as usual, Alifia, your name indicate that 1 in million. Then you are doing something. So, I am Shantanu Rashtre from Dr. Smita's Herbal Laboratories. I again welcome all the foreigners also over here. Thank you very much. We are basically GMP certified Ayurvedic, means herbal manufacturing company, and we are in medicines, we are in cosmetics, we are in right now 4 verticals. We are in government tender, we are in export also, but we are continuously looking for merchant exporters or importers all over India, all over world, and we are having all the licenses with us. And we are looking for Indian market. We are looking for some of the resellers, agent, distributor for our herbal, cosmetic and medicine. So once again, our tagline is very clear. That is a nature to nurture. So anybody who is interested, definitely get connected with me. Thank you.
You're looking for?
I'm looking for merchant exporter, then importers from all over the world for herbal products, even the food supplements, and in Indian market we are looking for resellers, distributors.
Okay, nice. So Dr. Rajamani has raised his hand. We have Krishna Kumar. Okay. So yeah, herbal products and cosmetics are very important, and he's looking for distributors and exporters into different countries and resellers in India. Okay, brilliant. Chantil, you're ready to go next?
One of our product is available in Dubai market.
Yes, you have resellers and distribution in Dubai too, right? Okay, nice. Okay, Chantil, would you go next?
Yes, Alifia, it's great to connect with the people. Alifia, we already met you in Dubai. I have a foodstuff trading company already. So somebody has trying to send me product from India. It's happy to connect people. Apart from this, I was starting new engineering ventures. So yeah, I'm looking for content writer now. I mean, like website development to like consulting services. So we registered now in Sharjah. So that's why it's purely engineering company. So I want to connect the people. Thanks. Anybody? I like civil, electrical, mechanical engineering. Currently looking for like anybody like website development people to branding to brand our product. So such kind of people I'm looking actually. So anybody interested in energy business, they can connect. Thanks.
Lovely. So Dr. Rajamani, I've got your name. We have a lot of people you have to connect with, Chantal. Sudeshna, Anju, Shantanu, Sanket.
After that, Alifia, I need all the numbers because so many numbers in the group. I cannot able to find who's the name, That's why.
So
last time also some people wanted to connect, so I cannot pitch one by one that WhatsApp. Finding the name is very difficult actually. Just to collect the numbers and share me, thanks.
So what we can do is everyone try to put your details in the chat. I try to put that together. But I'm going to do a Google Sheet shortly in which everyone can update their details so that we can have it all together.
Yeah.
And Senthil, if you're stuck anytime, just post on the group. Someone or the other will throw numbers in because we have leaders who help all the time. And also people
Alifia,
who are reading their names will post their number in. Yes, Anju.
Okay.
On your behalf, Alifia, it's very difficult for her to compile everything and share everybody's number with everybody. So the simplest thing is just write down the names who want to connect with you, share it on the group, they'll contact you on their own. Just to help out Alifia to do it better.
Yeah. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are running out of time.
Yes, we are almost done. We have finished. Kenneth is left. So anyway, for Senthil, we have Rajamani, Sudeshna, Anju, Shantanu, Sanket, and Laurent, who's going to connect with him. Okay, so Kenneth, let's have yours. Supriya also. Okay, I'm adding your name. Supriya is left as well, I think. Okay. Kenneth, go ahead with your introduction and then we'll have Supriya.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kenneth, founder of Zappy Production and Green Robot Studios. We create high-quality, customizable animation for you to show off your products and services. Our clients are like Amway as well as Petronas. This week, I'm looking to connect with exhibition owners, people who runs exhibitions offline. We do virtual events now to actually kill the pain point where people cannot run events physically. So I want to connect with exhibition advertising companies, exhibition owners, or people who run exhibitions, as well as marketeers out there, and anyone who just needs animation for their explainer videos as well as motion graphic animations. So I'm looking to actually connect with other people who want to bring my franchise out to the other countries as well. Looking for Dubai as well as India and stuff like that. So recently, we had an inquiry from India to do animation series for them. So I'm looking forward to connect with you guys. Amazing energy here. I'm looking to connect with Alifa as well. I want to one-to-one with her. I'm going to bring this entire Malaysia to this Saturday event and we're going to blow it up. Okay.
Awesome, Kenneth. Looking forward. Love your energy. So you're from Malaysia now, okay? So you're based in Malaysia. So we have a lot of people interested.
Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So you guys, anyone going to drop down Malaysia, just give me a call. I'm going to bring you guys around, give you guys some good nasi lemak.
Oh yeah, nasi lemak for breakfast. Malaysia is only. Yes, Rajamani is in Malaysia. Lives in Malaysia. So we have Sudeshna, Anju, Atul, Shantanu, and Sanket, and Alifia, myself as well, and Krishna Kumar, and Rajamani sir, and Mayank. Okay, names that I read out, do put them down back. Okay, brilliant. So I've got so many names and excellent. So I've got Alifia, Sudeshna, Sanket, Manju, Atul, Shantanu, Krishna Kumar, Rajamani, and Mayank. Okay, brilliant. Did I miss anyone? Okay, awesome. So video, animation, anything that makes you look good online is all that you need. So it's very relevant. And my experience with Malaysia, very good quality, creativity, and very good pricing, especially for global markets. Very great quality, great value system, and awesome pricing. So Supriya, go next. She said we're only one left now. Gaurav, then you're going to have your 10 minutes.
Good morning.
Yes,
good morning, Dubai, to all of you. And sorry, last 2 weeks I couldn't attend the meeting. And thanks for allowing me to attend this meeting and present myself. I am from Mumbai. I am representing my translation company Hodiyaku Remedies, where we provide translations in all Indian and international languages. Also, I am representing Kaizen Linguistics Foreign Language Academy, where we provide coaching in German, Japanese, Spanish, French, Mandarin, and Korean languages. My specific ask is connect of HR from Novartis Limited for medical translation, which is for my forte. My forte is also legal translation in Indian languages. I would say, if you want to glorify the lives of new generation, catch them young and get them to learn more and more foreign languages. My target is 360 students during the year to give coaching. I appeal to all of you to give more and more students. Thank you. I can give references from my clients. Those are from pharma companies, then law firms. I can give those references. Thank you so much. Have a great day to all of you. Yeah.
So I think Gaurav, we should connect, because for pharma and medical companies, someone needed. So I'm putting Gaurav's name. I'm putting Siddhishna's. Anju, I think Dr. Rajamani also for medical and pharma companies. Krishna Kumar. Okay, Dr. Rajamani is doing something else, but I've written his name already. Okay, so Dr. Supriya, Master Language Translation Company, many languages, and Kaizen training in super lot of languages, German, French, Korean, a few that I got. She's looking for HR from Novartis, if someone, because she's into medical translations. So Gaurav, Siddheshna, Anju, Krishna Kumar, Rajamani sir is going to connect with her. Okay, Gaurav, over to you for our speaker for the day.
Great. Thank you. Our surprise speaker is a dynamic and passionate business communication coach, trainer with an outstanding reputation for integrity and results. Proficient in facilitating strong communication and leadership skills in the global marketplace, whether it be strategic communication, complex negotiation, leadership development, accent reduction, profit speaking, or vocal development. I give you Paddy Kennedy. Over to you, Paddy.
Thank you very much. I'm surprised to be speaking this morning, but I'm also very happy and very grateful. I want to say that today I'm going to represent myself. Next week, I would like to bring my business partner in our new consulting firm. He is an Omani and he has many more connections than in the area than I do. So I think that he can really contribute as well. I have not put my hand up because I'm the kind of person that I want to get the lay of the land and understand what everybody's doing before I commit myself to contributing. But I certainly want to join this group, and I certainly will bring my very best. And I must say to Krishna Kumar, whose spot I'm taking this morning, please accept my gracious apologies for stepping in for you. And also, I notice that you have put your hand up for everyone, and that is a spirit that is, to me, just so lovely. All of you, but especially you, Krishna Kumar, your hand has been up for everyone, and it's all about giving. We get, but first we must give. We must give. That's how the law of attraction really works. It's not about what we attract. So I was not aware, of course, that I was going to speak today, and I'm going to keep it short as I can. But you know, Gaurav mentioned that I had grown up as a figure skater. I don't know if all of you know what figure skating is. I have a picture ready for anybody who's not aware of what figure skating is. I could share, so just let me know if you'd like me to share that. But I chose.
Please do that. We'd love to see.
Can I share
of a
this
few years ago. I believe Alithia, sharing is on. We can't hear you, Alithia.
Sharing is always on in the group. Everyone can share.
Okay. Well, this is me at 10. This was me. Can you all see?
Yay.
This was me at 10 years of age in my very first ever performance that I gave. I had just started skating. I had a dream at this age to become an Olympic competitor. This is, you know, they say that you have to put in at least 10,000 hours. This is me at 16 as I was preparing for the 1972. Now, I love figure skating because, you know, I didn't make it to the Olympics, incidentally. I missed the tryouts for the team by a 10th of a point, but it all makes for great entrepreneurial skills. But the thing I love about skating is you fall a lot. You can be the Olympic champion and fall. I mean, the ice is very slippery and you're on a razor sharp blade that is only 1/4 of an inch wide, if that, and you're going extremely fast. But figure skating taught me perhaps the most important lesson in my life, especially as an entrepreneur. And that is when you fall, you just have to get right back up because the music keeps going. Nobody stops. Nobody cares. The show goes on. So I've learned that in life, when you fall, you have to get up and you have to keep going because that's the only way to keep surviving, especially as an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19. I began coaching when it'll be 50 years in September was my first contract. So I have been an entrepreneur all my life. And today I want to share a brief story with you, not because I want you to think that I'm fantastic, but because this is a story that, you know, I've carried this story since I was 14 and never realized until I was in a conference about a month or two ago how important this story was to not only my life as an entrepreneur, but to this concept of in business, we fall and we have to get up, especially as entrepreneurs, because there's no CEO. We are all that. We are all of that together. When I was 14, I was training. You know, the Olympics were still a couple of years away. And I was at the junior level, which is the second highest level. Senior level is the Olympic and world champion level. And I was training one morning at 5 a.m. because my whole life was on the ice at 5 a.m. I'm still an early bird. I love to get up early. And I was doing this beautiful arabesque move with leaning back. And all of a sudden I saw a kid coming at me, another skater coming at me in what's called a split jump, way up in the air, legs split. And I saw her skate blade coming right to my face. And so I flinched because she was going to cut my face off. And I went back and I hit my head. And I hit it really hard and I lost consciousness for a little while, but I got up and I was okay. So my coach, you know, he checked, he said, well, make sure that you don't fall asleep in school today. And if you get tired, tell the teacher, but nothing like that happened. So about 6 weeks later, I was at the big competition and I went out on the ice to free skate where you do all the jumps and spins. And I couldn't see. I saw 3 of everything. And I fell all over the place. I fell maybe 6 or 7 times and people were shocked because I was expected to at least come in the top 3. I always was in the top 3 in any competition. And I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't understand what was happening. And I came off the ice and I just threw up. Everybody was like, what's the matter with her? But we all have bad days. Well, I got home back to my home from the competition. It was in another province. I'm Canadian. And my coach noticed that there was something drastically wrong. And so he sent me home and called my mom and said, you better get a doctor to come and see. So the doctor came and he asked me, and I went to bed in my mom's big bed. And the doctor came and he asked me to stand up and he did some coordination tests. And one was to touch your nose. And as soon as I stood up and closed my eyes, I fell. And when I tried to touch my nose, I was sick. Couldn't get my finger to my nose. So next thing you know, I'm in an ambulance and I'm off to the hospital and they discovered that I had a blood clot pushing against the brain. Very serious. I was 14 and I remember it very clearly. And I remember, you know, first of all, I was an oddball at school because I was so dedicated to my sport and I only went to school half days. So I was already an oddball and people didn't understand me. And I was kind of the one that was on the outside all the time at school. And now I hear the doctors telling my mom that they're going to have to shave my head to remove this blood clot. And I was like, forget about the blood clot. Dear God, please don't make me shave my head. Please, I can't go back to school with my head shaved. That was my big concern. And I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And the day before the operation, they injected the dye back into my jugular vein. And they thought that they saw the dye moving through. So they thought, it looks like the blood clot is dissolving. So they waited a few days and they did the dye again. And sure enough, this time the dye went through and it passed the blood clot. And I was so relieved, forget the blood clot. I didn't have to have my head shaved. This was the number one thing. But what I didn't know, because I was 14, I was a kid, was the seriousness of this injury. And it took me they let me out of the hospital after about 2 months maybe, and I was still a couple of months recovering because I had no coordination. And people could talk to me and I could hear the question, but by the time I formulated the answer, I forgot what the question was. And I had to learn how to really formulate words again. I had to learn how to walk properly again. I had to basically start from scratch. But the heartache was that the doctor said, you'll never skate again. What? I mean, never skate. Of course I'm going to skate again. So every time I'd go see him, he said, how are you guys? I said, well, can I please skate? And he'd say, no. I said, but what if I just do the figure eights? Because in the old days, we spent a lot of time doing figure eights. And he said, no. And every time I go to see him, I'd say, please, can I just do the figure eights? I'll stay at the end of the rink. I won't free skate. I won't jump. So finally, he said, okay. But no free skating, no jumping. This is very serious. If you hit yourself again in that spot, this could do you in. So I was very happy. After a couple of months of recovery, I got back on the ice and I was starting to do the figures, but I didn't like the figures. I liked the jumping, I liked the spinning, I liked the music. So you know what I did? I was like, please, can I start to free skate? No. And every month, please. I drove this poor man nuts. And finally, I think he thought, okay, I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to put a condition that no 14-year-old girl in the world is going to agree to. He said, yes, you can, but you have to wear a hockey helmet. Like, really? Okay. And I never forget the look on his face because I really think he thought, like, what for? Yeah, I went to school with his daughter. And I think he was certain that there's not a 14-year-old girl on the planet that's going to go out there on the ice wearing a hockey helmet. But I did. And almost a year after the injury, I entered my very first senior ladies competition. That's the qualifier for the big world championships and whatnot, wearing my hockey helmet that my mom had covered in the same pink material as my dress. And it had the pearl beads design the same as on my dress. And I went out there and I skated in the senior competition. Now, I tell you this because when you fall, you got to get up. When you're an entrepreneur, no can't mean no. No just means you have to find another way. And in my 49, almost 50 years of being a solopreneur, it's only in the last year now that I have a partner, that I am so grateful. Even for the head injury, even to have to learn how to speak again, all of it. First of all, it gives me great empathy as a coach. But it's more than anything and it's the lesson I want to share with all of us. And I think that you all understand that, being an entrepreneur is not sit down, have a coffee and a couple of donuts. Being an entrepreneur is everything is up to us and we cannot fall down, or we can fall, but we can't stay down. And I think that's the message that as an entrepreneur of all these years, that I would like to share in my unexpected few moments that I got to see today from God. So I would encourage all of us just to remember, and I know you all know because you're not kids. It's a very important lesson. My business today is in leadership, all kinds of communication, strategic communication mainly. That involves a lot of leadership, all the new rules of leadership. We're living and leading in a brand new time. I do a lot of work in the corporate world, and what I'm working on right now is to develop my B2B business, to get more. I do a lot of one coaching. I want to get more into the corporate world. But recently I have started a new program, and this is my baby, and it's called Your Brave Voice. It's a program for women to help women find not only their authentic voice, to have the courage to stand up and speak up in meetings, in their community. But also I'm a former radio journalist, and I studied radio journalism along my path. And I'd really like to, women, when we finally find the courage to speak up, so many times the tension and the nervousness tightens the vocal cords, and then the voice gets all squeaky. And so women are criticized when we don't speak up, and when we do speak up, we're criticized often because of the tone of our voice. So I want to train girls and women in the world to go out there and use their courage, their bravery, because we're all very brave, and speak from our hearts and be able to sound so professional that people lean in, not because they can't hear us, but because they want to hear every word we say. That's, if I had an ask, it would be, if you can help me with the B2B, with my executive coaching and whatnot, and any which way to get this program, Your Brave Voice for Women globally. That's my big dream right now. I thank you so much for accepting me here today, and I'm very interested in joining.
That was so humbling, and so I think stories speak more louder than any business pitch ever, right? So, and that's what you classically did, and congratulations to the achievements, and great for not giving up. Yeah. So well done on that. We've got a few hands raised. I've got Anju, Sudeshna, Supriya, who's going to connect with you. I'm going to connect with you as well, Ashwini as well. So for her leadership, she's looking for ask as well, guys. Let's give her some contacts so that she can do more work of the great work that she wants to do with corporates, B2B corporates, for her leadership and executive coaching, as well as women who want to find their voice and get coached to improve and enhance. We have Rajamani, sir. We have
I have
Shantanu.
shared Paddy's LinkedIn profile in the chat, so you can connect with her on LinkedIn.
I can put my email address too.
Yes, please do. And on the WhatsApp as well, do that, because a lot of people who could not come today are on the WhatsApp and they're regularly following. So WhatsApp as well, please do put all of our, that's for all of us. So let's put all our, so I've got Alifia, Anju, Sudeshna, Supriya, Ashwini, Rajamani, Shantanu, Lauren, Avinash, Mayank. Did I miss anyone? I've got all the hands that are raised, and I've got Krishna Kumar, and I have Atul Thakur. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, I am going to shortly create a Google Sheet, which we will send, so we can populate all our names, numbers, emails, a little description, and our average ask, which can change every week. But I will create a Google Sheet, and this is something that we will have access for everyone who has a link. So everyone with the link who should be able to get access to our community. If you want to put your social media handles, just suggest it, and we can add those columns as well. So that can be a great community which we build and create within us, which can become something that we all use all the time. Eventually, we will have a password for the people who are more regularly coming, and we'll try and start saving new passwords every week. So we can, for the people that keep coming, can keep getting the updated passwords on that link. But initially, we will populate it for everyone. Okay, brilliant. I will not summarize today, but I will send it all into the WhatsApp group. Let's all ensure we are in the WhatsApp group. And we will close the meeting here. Do please spread the word and share it with your friends and other people in the community. And like we hear every time, Harihara invited me, Gaurav invited me, this one invite, let's get your names up, where someone comes and says, Shantanu invited me, or Supriya invited me, or Avinash invited me, or let's get it from everyone else. So
yes,
let's do that, and looking
Let's grow
forward
the
to
tribe.
having more and more. Yes, because the more people come in here, the more we will all be able to get more references for our own businesses as well, right? And now with the Google Sheet, we should be able to go a lot faster, because sheets will get populated before the meeting or during the meeting. And then we'll just share that, and we've got a founder trick to do that. So let's try and do that. Excellent. Thank you all for coming, and see you all next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks all of
Have a
you.
good day
Have a
to
nice
all
day,
of you.
everyone.
And a
See you
good
all.
weekend for all.
Have a great day. Happy Onam once again.
Thank you very
Happy
much.
Onam,
Happy
everyone.
Happy
Onam to all.
Onam. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day,
Bye,
all of
Kenneth.
you. Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
See you, Kenneth. See you soon.
Lots of
Bye,
love from
Dorothy.
Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Mwah.
Yay!
I see you guys in India. Mwah. Alipa, 121, y'all.
Yes, done. Will do.
Selamat
Okay,
Maluku.
keep the energy high.
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you.
Okay,
you
see
very
y'all.
much.
Have a great day.
Take care.
Yeah.
Remember to come
Thank
down
you.
KL and give me a call.
Done.